Peace and blessings. What's going on? This is Jamar with Blessed Ascensions. So today we're going to do a reading on this full moon in Sagittarius. It is a big time. There's a lot going on right now, and there's some things that are challenges, and there are things that are our strengths right now. So this reading are for those that are of like minds and that resonate with this message. Right now I call upon archangels, Archangels Metatron, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael. Be with us in this reading. Give us guidance on this Sagittarius full moon and how to move forward in the best way possible for the highest good of all. Ashe. Today I'm using the Archangel Metatron deck. And for clarifiers, I have the Light Seers Tarot, and I also have Beyond Lemuria. Alright. So let's see, we're going to do an as above, so below spread today. Okay, so this first card is guidance from Archangel Metatron. This second card is the past influences or issues. This third card is the subconscious hidden aspects. The fourth card, this is gifts and strengths. Fifth card, this is the present blockages. The sixth card, this is guidance from Sandalphon, Archangel Sandalphon. And this final card is the overall energy. Okay, so this first card is guidance from Archangel Metatron. So we have creation, expansion in your life. So I love this card. This is the flower of life. So with creation, expansion in your life, this is saying that there will be great expansion over the coming months, over the coming years, but especially over the coming months between now and the end of the year, and notably between now and October. So there's a lot going on, and there's been so many connections that's been made, so many synchronicities that's been just connecting everything together in your life. And this is saying that be ready for this expansion. Make sure that with everything going on, you make room for the treasures, for the abundance, for the blessings that are coming in for you at this time and in the coming time here very shortly. I think that message pretty much speaks for itself. Is there anything further, Archangel Metatron, that you would like us to know, providing guidance? Beautiful. It's the sun. Again, great expansion. You can actually see this as the flower of life here. as things just open up for you. So much has been held back or delayed. There's been challenges all throughout your experience, but this is your time. No matter how dark things may look, the time now is opening up for your expansion. Awesome. Amazing. Thank you. So this next card is past influences and issues. Issues of the past. White, purity and innocence. Already I'm seeing right now the sins of the past, if you will, or what's been, again, like I just said, holding you back, or the challenges. There's been a purifying of that. In fact, there's a ritual that should be done right now in order to be prepared for the blessings that are coming in, that are pouring in. Make sure that you cleanse yourself, you cleanse your house. I'm seeing spiritual baths. I'm seeing earthing or grounding, meaning being outside with your shoes off in the grass. I'm seeing cleaning your house. You know, technically we're still in spring just for like the next week or so. So now's the time, again, to get these things cleaned up and get ready for what is to come. Archangel Metatron, is there any additional guidance for this card? So this is the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So with this purity and this innocence, it's like you're presenting this faith it is that you've had, just kind of like, it's like a young child, you know, that picks up a flower, picks up a dandelion and gives it to its mother and presents it in such a way as it's just such a sacred gift. Even though it may seem very small, it may seem very insignificant, but in actuality, it's that act of giving, it's that purity of heart, it's that giving all that you have. And this is what's going to be a beautiful blessing as you purify yourself, as you give yourself without holding back, without any restriction, without any second thought. Cleanse what it is that you have and offer what you have up, and it will be blessed and multiplied. Beautiful. Okay, so this third card is subconscious and hidden aspects. Transformation, light and dark. And you see, I'm seeing already the dark part, right? Again, just like when we were talking, you know, just like with the sun card earlier, right? That reaching up and grabbing this expansion, grabbing these blessings. And see, there's this shadow. This is our shadow side, right? This is what is needing the cleansing. This is what is needed to be offered up. You know, this is putting your best foot forward, you know, as far as the subconscious, the hidden aspects. The shadow is what is hidden. And being that it's been there and it's been causing challenges, if you will, you know, as we work through and do our shadow work. But even though it's there and it's in the subconscious and the hidden aspect, you're still putting your best foot forward. You're still giving this beautiful gift of yourself that's been cleansed and set aside. And that will have you receive the beautiful, abundant blessings That's awesome. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, what further messages do you have for this transformation? So this is the Six of Swords, okay? So this is moving on from this darkness, you know, as this is the shadow, right? You're moving forward into the light, right? There's clear movement. You know, this person in this card has been through a lot, and they've sailed on from what it is that has harmed them. Look, she's got a little bag that she's bringing with her, you know? And in this bag, this is what is this offering, you know, that has been cleansed. And this is bringing forth to be presented. As you leave whatever this dark shadow has been in your life, you're moving on to something way more bountiful, way more beautiful, and way more glorious. Awesome. So this next card, this is your gifts and your strengths. Red, safety, strength, and power. Wow, look at that. So this is in your gifts and your strengths. So you're way more stable, way more secure than you've been really in your entire life. And even if your outside circumstances don't show it, this is what's inside. When I look at this, I see the ancestors. You know, you have the Native American here on the card, and this is showing the power that you have behind you from everyone, all the spirits that have come before you, all of your ancestors that have put forth their blood, sweat, and their tears in order for you to be where it is that you are today. This is your power. This is your strength from those that have come before. They have really set you up to win. This has been a long time coming, and now here it is, finally. Awesome. Archangel Metatron, what additional advice do you have? What additional advice do you have for this red card? And this red is also 55. So the fives indicate change, a very deep, profound change. And this is the Five of Swords, another five. So this is the deep change coming from this feeling of being stuck in your mind. And now this also ties into what the shadow is. You know, this fear, this doubt of things not working out. This is what this card is helping you with. It's helping with this foundation of safety, strength, and power to get you out of this messed up mind. And of course your mind isn't messed up, but with the challenges and the things of the past, the things that needed to be cleansed, this is what the outcome was. So now this is what's changing. This is your power. This is your strength. These are your gifts, is to get out of this. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so this next one, so this is present blocks. So the present block, so we have, wow, 44. Beacon, shine on. Wow, look at that. The beacon on top of the mountain, right? So just that mountain alone, it would seem like it would be impossible to climb that, right? But this is what you're being prepared for. Even though this is coming up as a blockage, this is actually what you're getting strength to do, to climb this mountain and get this beautiful blessing at the top and being able to shine on. Again, this is what's at the top here. So this blockage may be for you not believing that you can get above this cliff. Because remember, you were coming in off of this boat and you're bringing with you this gift, this beautiful gift that you have inside of you. And as you sail up in this boat, here you see this big cliff. Whatever this is in your life, whatever it was that caused you to feel this way, being all in your head, now this beautiful abundance is giving you what you need to get to the top of here. This is what's been coming for a long time, and this is what's going to happen with this full moon in Sagittarius going forward. We're getting to this top here, okay? So even though this cliff may look steep, you will get to the top and shine on. Archangel Metatron, any additional messages? The Seven of Wands. So this again talks about the challenges trying to come against what it is that you are going for. These blessings that are awaiting you at the top of this mountain. You've overcome so many of these, whether it be the negative talk from family or friends, or negative self-talk, whatever it was that was holding you back. And the beautiful thing about this card that I really love is that this woman, she's sitting here in meditation and she's protected in this bubble from all of these wands. So this is what you need to be, unbothered, even if people are talking trash, or even if you see these challenges coming up against you, even if you feel you haven't done anything wrong, being unbothered, being placid in your countenance, being calm, knowing that you have this protection around you. So even in the midst of struggle, even in the midst of something seemingly impossible, you are still filled with faith and you're confident that you will get this prize, these blessings, this beautiful abundance. So now with this one, this is guidance from Archangel Sandalphon. And this is the steps that you would take and what you need to work on. And this is what Archangel Sandalphon will help you do. So this is karma. This is untying the knots. And this makes perfect sense, right? So what the guidance now from Archangel Sandalphon is to untie these knots, to go and clear the karma that had you like this. To clear the karma of those coming at you, all of the challenges, okay? To clear the karma of the shadow. So that's freaking amazing, because this is why I talked about the purity and the innocence, right? And this is what was the past influences. And this is what Archangel Sandalphon is helping out now with, to clear that karma, so that you can be cleansed and present yourself to receive the blessings of abundance. Archangel Metatron, what additional messages do you have for karma? Untying the knots. Okay, so this is the two of Pentacles. Untying the knots. So with this, with these bags that she's holding, you know, I just heard that song Bag Lady, right, from Erykah Badu. So untying these knots and letting go of the karma, you see this particular bag here is etheric, right? This bag seems to be, you know, physical, but this bag, she's letting it go. It's almost as if the knot has been untied and this is lifting off, right? So this is like a burden. This bag is a burden that's being lifted now, right? And this burden is tied to the karma that's being untied from you and lightening your load so you can just float on up to the top of that cliff to claim those blessings as you let go of the past, as you let go of the burdens of the mind. The knots are being untied and you're being freed from what mentally constricted you. Okay, so this is the final message, the overall energy from Archangel Metatron. So the overall energy is family and circles of life. So with this, again, this reminds me of the 10 of Cups, where it's emotional fulfillment, where it's family, whether it be blood relatives, or I'm thinking more so, this is saying more so like a soul family. So with the 10 of Cups, this is emotional fulfillment, which, again, is this here. This beautiful, again, you see the sun. You see this beautiful gift. And this is saying the circles of life. So this more so, this is saying that as we're coming up, as we're dropping these burdens, untying these karmic knots, that the beauty of the blessing is with the soul family that's coming forward as we all work together. Awesome. And Archangel Metatron, what is the final message on this final message? The final, any other messages on this? The Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune for the circles of life. And again, we see this circle, the circular disc, right? And she's got dice around her neck. And she is elated with this freedom because these blessings are magnified. You see there's many discs coming up. So these blessings, what you think is going to be the beautiful blessing, is going to be even better, even bigger than you could even imagine. I mean, look at all these coming up way from below this card, spiraling up. These beautiful blessings coming into your life. This is your time. Enjoy it. You deserve it. Say one last message from Beyond Lemuria. Angels, what is the final message? reclaim your energy. And again, this ties into what we were saying from the beginning with reclaiming it, that purity, that innocence. This is what you're reclaiming and presenting as you've cleansed yourself. You know, you've dug deep and you've got to your base, your inner child, that innocence, that purity. That's where your energy lies. That is the true you. So reclaim that energy, reclaim that childlike innocence, and present that forward. And then you will receive the blessings more abundant than you can even imagine. Thank you so much for joining me. I wish you the very best blessings. Peace and love.